Hi, Leelee Sobieski here, using fake names for the hell of it. Because it's only my second video and I haven't decided what the hell I want to do with this yet. This is my dog. His name is Ollie. He's a Puglia. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That always happens. He's a Puglia, which is a pug cross with a Cavalier, in case you didn't know. Ow! I'll have to spit my leg. Because it's got the fan underneath it, but I wanted to turn it off to make this video. I'm taking these off because it's glare. And it's just kind of, every time I've tried to make this video, it's just disconnected like 8 minutes in, so fourth time lucky, maybe. But it's one of the things, like I said I was going to do this like an hour ago, so I disconnected the fan and then started watching Futurama. Like, is my hair straight enough? How do I look? Should I do this with glasses without? I've just decided without because it's lie. And I actually have contacts, but it's one of those weird things, like, even though I've had them for a while, they still burn for a good 30 minutes after I put them in. And it's kind of like, I can put them in, but then I have to wait 30 minutes just going like this. And that wasn't attractive, and yeah, they're okay when they're done, I guess. But they were kind of like, they stopped burning around. They started burning when I had an interview with HMV. I think that really fucked me up because I didn't get it. But I had another interview on Friday for like this cinema theatre place, which is quite near to me, and I think it went well. But no, my luck, it's gonna go well, and the world's gonna end on Friday. So, not good. Speaking of the end of the world, did anyone hear about what happened in Vancouver? And I don't know if this has been on the news or anything, but my boyfriend lives in Vancouver, and before I get all the things like it's just a long-term relationship, it's never going to last, you're never going to see each other, it's just an online thing, I'm just moving this because the dog has managed to scroll down. Yeah, we visit each other a lot, and he comes here a lot, and I go there a lot, which is quite nice. But yeah, this really weird thing happened, I think it was yesterday or the day before, in Vancouver, in East Vancouver, and 150 ravens or crows, one and the other, just started flocking and just attacking this guy, and it was just like out of Alfred Hitchcock. But then they attacked the guy. They attacked people walking on the street. They attacked the paramedics and the policemen who had to come and get him. Nobody died, thank God. There was a lot of blood. But that's just like that really terrible movie, The Core. I can only assume even I have standards, but I remember seeing like a clip of it, and there was like birds attacking because it stopped spinning or something. Not that the Earth is stopping spinning is a bad thing. I think there's that BC 518D place, and that's just perpetually dark on one side and light on the other, and they think that it can support life. So I don't know how that would work, but birds attacking straight out of a really bad apocalypse movie. There we go. And I'm getting really paranoid because every so often this bar at the side will just stop moving. Yeah. So how are you all spending your last week alive? I can move this. Oh, sorry, I was eating chocolate pretzels, and yeah, I can smell chocolate pretzel a mile off. They're the best thing ever. And I can't really eat them here because I have to suck all the chocolate off and then eat the pretzel underneath, because you get the chocolate and you get the salt underneath, and that would just be a really awkward, boring 30 seconds, minute long period. And I know I'm not interesting, particularly I don't have like the magnetic personality, but I know enough to know, I've studied film, I know that if you want people to watch, don't give them 30 seconds of shit. And unfortunately, eating one of those like that. Where was I? Oh yeah. How are you all spending your last week alive? Because frankly, I could not live with myself if I died before making another YouTube video that no one is going to watch. Apart from my boyfriend and like my one follower, my one subscriber or something. I might link this to my Tumblr, maybe something more like that, because I have a fair few followers on Tumblr. But again, probably not gonna get much. I don't have like a magnetic personality. I'm sorry, my Tumblr is basically reblogs and me writing to tell people how they should watch Community. But yeah, I've also been rereading Lost Souls by Poppy Bright, and it's one of my favourite books. That's where my name comes from. Tumblr keeps trying to Tumblr, god damn it, YouTube keeps trying to tell me to change my name. to my real name, which A, I can't pronounce, and B, is nowhere near as interesting as Lewis Bright Reese, because people who know Poppy C. Bright, they automatically know a little bit about me, and people who don't know Poppy C. Bright, they're like, wow, he's got a really cool middle name or last name or whatever, and it just seemed more interesting to me than my real name, and I don't particularly want to use my real name. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just a really big fan of him, and I got a tattoo of one of his quotes on my chest. It says, "We are not afraid," which is really important to me, and I'm not going to go into why, but we're hovering on the subject. And I get to explain my name, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and no, I don't think the world's going to end. Not really. I think that bird attack was a freak coincidence, and this has just been a really bad week worldwide. There's been a lot of shit going down, but I think it's kind of just bad things happen sometimes, and there's no need to attribute meaning to it. Like, the Bermuda Triangle has no significant increase in boat crashes where you wouldn't expect from an area that big anyway, so it's just one of those things. I don't like attributing meaning to stuff. I don't believe in fate or God or destiny or anything like that. I think that we write our own stories, and everyone dances to the beat of their own drum. As soon as you let someone else write your story and let someone else beat your tune, that's when you lose control. And I don't want to lose control. This is kind of like, I'm a writer as well, and a lot of the things I do are about control. Has this been like that the whole time? I'm sorry, because I don't want anyone to ever write my story. I don't like being told what to do particularly. Like, it's okay if it's like someone asks me to make them a coffee or someone asks me to pick something up in the store. That's fine, but I don't want to live my life by someone else's moral code, and that's a really important theme that I bring back again and again and again. Like, I don't like morality isn't absolute. It's not the case of this is good and this is bad. Sometimes there is, like murder is always bad, but everyone has their own moral code, and some people think that things like murder is okay in certain situations, like the pro-lifers bombing abortion clinics, and some people think that wearing fur is okay, or abortions are okay, or gay marriage is okay. So there's never going to be any absolute morality, any more than there's ever going to be one absolute religion, because people have their own personalities. They're not sheep, and I think the most important thing is to just do what's right by you, unless it's murder, in which case probably not the best plan of action to go by. I'm really paranoid because the dog keeps touching the pad, and now I think he's falling asleep, and I don't want him to turn this off because that happened last time, and I'm doing quite well. It's about the same span of time where the dog turned it off last time or stopped recording randomly last time. Okay, he's gone to fall asleep on the keyboard. I think I'm in the clear. Yeah, so okay, going back to the end of the world, the Mayans thought that I'm just gonna clarify something, okay? I've seen it on a few programs, but unfortunately the information isn't as widespread. Like, it was on Penn and Teller's bullshit, and it's been on the internet around. But the Mayans end of the world prophecy thing is basically how it works is they believe there were 13 backtons, which is kind of like just a space of time. And at the end of one backton, something. I don't know if it's like at the end of every backton something will happen, because I hear people talking about how the 12th backton or the 13th backton was so tragic that the next backton is going to be better. But there have been certain theories like the end of the world which are ridiculous. But personally, I'm hoping if anything happens, can we please have superpowers? Or, can Hogwarts be real? Or can NBC renew Community for 5th season? Anything like that. But superpowers mostly, because if it's superpowers, then I could transform. or have empathic mimicry, which is really the NPC as answer to that question. What the hell? Dogs managed to scroll down by sitting on the keyboard. Because, yeah, empathic mimicry would be cool, but everyone would want it. So, yeah, transformation would be good for me. Oh, God damn it, dog! You know, I could just, like, change my hair whenever I wanted. I could have tattoos. I could be tall. I could be, like, model tall. I could be, like, 6'2". And my housemate said I had the cheekbones to be the model, but not the height. I don't know. He was the model, so... What are my cheekbones? Because I'm really skinny. I don't know how that goes with models, but I could have the build of, like, a petite model, because I'm, like... I've got a 24-inch waistline, and I'm 5'7". But if I was, like, 6'2" and I had a 24-inch waistline, then... I don't know. And I always get a lot of shit when I say that I'm skinny. I kind of feel like people expect if you're skinny that you have problems with eating, and I don't, because I eat shit. You know, like I just ate a whole bag of chocolate pretzels while I've been sitting here. I've got so many weird foods. I love like Rice Krispie chickens, just chicken coated in mayo and Rice Krispies, and it sounds disgusting, but it's so good. And yeah, if I'm not eating, I'm sleeping basically, or writing, or doing something else, or whatever. But I love food. I really love food. That's why I can't wait to go to Canada again, because Canada has the best food. They have Japanese food and Mexican food and bubble tea. I love bubble tea. And yeah, probably have to bulk up a bit if I was a bit taller. Hope you don't mind I with my dressing gown or my night robe or bathrobe or whatever you want to call it. So I really like. I'm kind of cold. Yeah, I'm just kind of like I can't sleep right now. That's why I'm making this video, because I kind of feel like I said I was gonna do them more regularly, but I'm just bored right now. And it's one of the things, like every week I'm like, oh, I'm going to do Top This Tuesday this week on Tumblr and get, you know, just for the laugh of it, just see if I get any notes or whatever, and see if anyone recognizes my tattoos. And like every Monday night I'm like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Top This Tuesday post. I'm going to post a photo of me with no top. And every Tuesday I'm like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Who cares? But now I've kind of gone like an explosion of followers. It's a bit weird. Like I had like 80 followers like a few months ago. Like in the summertime I had 80 followers, and I have now ballooned up to 235. So I'm entering the big leagues. I'm entering the big leagues. I have 235 followers, and no one has taken that from me. And then I'll talk to like one of my other friends who has Tumblr, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I have like 407," and I'm like, when did you start this? And they started like last week or something. Again, I don't have magnetic personality. My Tumblr is full of shit. This is full of shit. Everything I do is just waffle and stuff, you know? And yeah. And I've ranted on for 30 minutes and 25 seconds, and this hasn't broken down, so I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. And I'll hopefully see you next week if we're not dead. I'll probably try and post another video. Probably won't even be next week, because I try not to go online on the holidays. I'm gonna go online to talk to my boyfriend, because he was here last year and he's not here this year, unfortunately, and I'm gonna miss him. So we're gonna like play Black and White 2, and we're gonna replay the Secret World. I'll start playing the Secret World again, next to the Old Republic maybe. So yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'm not gonna use it that much, but I'll probably try and post on Sunday. Don't quote me on that, because I probably won't. I'll probably get distracted. But I'm going to try just to update you, and you know, if like the rapture happens or something, so I can just invite you all to have a good time if the world has ended. You know, let's not suffer in silence. So this is me, Leelee Sobieski, signing out. Good luck.